Hello, hello, my peeps. How are you doing? This is your girl, Charmaine, and it is Motivational Monday. Good night, everyone. Now, if you are new to my YouTube channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you. For my TikTok peeps, thank you for joining me. You know the thing to do is the double taps and the GIFTs, please. And of course, my Facebook peeps always there with me. Yes, yes, yes. Tonight, I'm talking about why I chose entrepreneurship over playing it safe. I mean, playing it safe is easy for anyone. Anyone can play it safe. Just work for a boss, get your paycheck, move on. Entrepreneur now is a little bit heavier, it's a little bit harder. It's a lot harder because you're your own boss. If you don't work, you don't get paid. You have to be making all the hard decisions for yourself. So you can't say, I'm not working for the next 5 days and expect to get paid. It doesn't work that way. So I would say don't play it safe because in the long run, you will be rewarded. So don't play it safe. Entrepreneurship is something that we were never taught in school. We were taught go to school, get your big degrees, or get the minimum secondary education. And after you do all of that, go work for somebody, get a paycheck. You need a paycheck. That's what we were taught. You need a paycheck, you need a paycheck. But no one has ever sat you down and says, you can be your own boss. You can be working hard and still be your own boss, still bringing in funds, still being able to live your best life. You might be saying, how does working hard and living your best life work in the same category? It does. Thank you, people on my TikTok. Thank you for joining. Can I get some WTAPs, please? Thank you. Living your best life as an entrepreneur, it can happen because you have to give up something in order to go up. That's how it works. And you might be saying, Shami, but entrepreneurship is so hard. It is. It is really hard. Because as I said before, if you do not work, you don't get paid. And then you might be saying, isn't it better just to play it safe and get a job and get a paycheck? But my question to you is, what if you came to work one morning and you were told, we don't need you anymore? What happens to that paycheck? You know what happens to that paycheck? Zip, paycheck's gone. Paycheck is gone. So would you not rather stop playing it safe and become an entrepreneur than play it safe and one day you wake up and somebody has taken that safety net from under you and you're going to be plop, drop into the den? Yeah, so I firmly believe in stop playing it safe and be an entrepreneur. Now, the biggest lesson failure has ever taught me was there's no such thing as failure. It's just unplanned events, if that makes sense to you. I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in failure. I just believe in lessons learned and unplanned events. That's how I that's how I view things. Lessons learned, unplanned events. I don't believe in failure at all. You might say, oh, Miss Perfect. Nope, far from that. However, I believe that everything that happens to you in life happens for a reason. You might not see it then and there, but eventually you're going to find out the reason. And why I do not call things failure, I call them lessons or unplanned events because, and I'm not pushing religion on anyone, but I believe that our good Lord has everything planned for us. We just have to go through that process. So, failure, I don't fail. I either win or I learn. I don't fail or I have unplanned events, but I never fail. I'm either winning or I'm learning. That's how I see things. So, yes, peeps, that is how I see things. I believe in being an entrepreneur, going out there, working hard, because, the elderly always say to you, hard work didn't kill anyone, never ever kill anyone, never ever kill anyone. And there's this comedian, this Chinese comedian I was watching, he shot somebody. And the man was complaining, you shot me. And he asked, did you die? He's like, no, but you shot me. Did you die? No. Hard work has never killed anyone before. So I believe in being an entrepreneur, getting yourself in a position where you work hard for a period of time, then you're able to enjoy what you work for. When you are playing it safe, you're working hard all the time and you will never enjoy what you're working for. That's really how it goes. And failure never happens to me. I either learn a lesson or I have a win. That's how I think of it. You either learn a lesson or you get a win. It's never failure. And the only time it's a failure is when you get that lesson and you stay down in a pity party for yourself and don't want to get back up and go. Never stay down. A righteous man falls 7 times, but guess what? He always gets back up. And I will say to you, don't ever just like, woe is me. Come on. Yes, you are entitled to feel, under the weather. You're entitled to all that. You're entitled to feel, oh, this is not going anywhere for me. However, you're not entitled to stay in that feeling. Get that feeling. You acknowledge your feeling. You tell yourself, girl, all right, I've acknowledged that feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling it. However, the next minute is there. Time to get yourself up and push again. It's like, because I used to be a runner. So it's like you're on a track and you're running and people are passing you and you're like, I should stop because you know what? Everybody's passing me anyway. Doesn't make any sense. I go. But then if you stop, I don't see the logic. If you stop, then what? You're not going anywhere anyway. But if you continue, if you're coming last, if you continue, you're still going. So always have that mentality where you're going to always have somebody better than you, which is fine. Because if you are in a room and you're the smartest person, that's not the room for you to be in. So acknowledge persons are going to be smarter than you, fine. But don't stop. Don't stop because somebody passed you. That's not how it works. You can't stop because someone passes you. You continue with the race. Continue with the race and get to the finish line. If you're the last person to get to the finish line, I remember they had a bike-a-thon and I had a BMX bike. I think it was like 26 miles or something like that. It was a lot of miles because we had to go through like 3 districts. And I was riding on my BMX. BMX wheels are big and it's hard to ride. But guess what? I decided I am riding this BMX. Hi, how are you? I decided I'm riding this BMX to the finish line. And when I'm riding, I'm traveling along. Persons in the thing is stopping like, let me carry you. Nope. I'm riding this BMX to the finish line. Yes, I was the last person that got in, but guess what? I finished. I rode the BMX to the finish line. And even if when I got there, nobody was there, I don't care. I rode my bike to the finish line. You just can't give up because things happen. That's not how it works. You just don't give up because things happen. You get up, you go, you do not stop until you reach the finish line. Do not stop until you reach the finish line, people. Don't play it safe. Be an entrepreneur. That's how things get done. So, this is what I'm leaving you with tonight. Don't play it safe. Be an entrepreneur. There's no such thing called failure. There's unplanned events, lessons learned, or you get wins. That's how that works. And can I tell you, if you need to know more about what I'm talking about, DM me. We can talk. Have a fantabulous night. It's Motivational Monday. This is your girl, Charmaine, on my YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. My TikTok. Can I get some double taps and some GIFTs? And of course, my Facebook people who are always joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being on with me. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you, my TikTok group. I appreciate my Facebook groups and my YouTube group. Have a blessed evening.